Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a happy birthday card. This is a light and colorful card that will appeal to anyone's sweet tooth. So let's get started. So I'm folding our cardstock, which when folded, it's going to measure at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And if you have some really thick cardstock, you can use a bone folder to kind of just add extra pressure and make sure that it stays flat. I'm using a cupcake stamp from a Valentine's Day set that I don't remember the name of, but you can use any cupcake stamp that you like. So I'm taking the stamp and I'm just putting it on our Fiskars stamp press. When using Copic markers, they tend to bleed through your paper or even deteriorate it when you're blending out your colors if you use normal paper. I suggest searching for reviews for paper that works well with Copics. You'll want to look for one that has less bleeding, blends well, and keeps the color vibrant. So try them out and see which one you like. I'm inking the stamp with Momento Tuxedo Black. This ink is good for Copic marker coloring because it doesn't bleed through when you're coloring, so then you still get that crisp black edge. So first we're going to go and color this base of the cupcake, and the colors that I'm going to be using is Barley Beige, which is E11, Light Walnut, which is E57, and then Walnut, which is E59. So I'd like to start with an all-over base color, so I'm going to use the E11. And then bringing in the shading from the side, I'm going in with E57. If you ever mess up and go out of the lines, just use a colorless blender, which is number 0, just to push the ink back into where it's supposed to be. And then you want to blend while the colors are still wet, so it's good to just keep them all like uncapped, so then you can just blend the colors in. And then just go in with that walnut color just to clean up the edges a little and to bring that color in. Go and you can probably blend in a little bit with this darker walnut. Just very lightly. And then for the frosting, we're going to be using R20, which is blush, and then R22, which is light prawn. Once again, we're starting off with an overall light color pink base. And then we're just going to go over it with the light prawn color, just at the lower corners of it. Give it some dimension. And once again, have your marker ready for blending. I'm just going to go and fix this one area up right here. It's a little bit bothering me just a little bit. So you can always just come back and fix things. We're going to go and be using the Lime Twist 6x6 paper pad Life is a Party by My Mind's Eye. I'm going to be cutting out a heart or some hearts from the designer paper that they have. I'm going to be using this blue houndstooth designer paper, and I'm using the Recollections Heart Punch. So we're just going to punch one of these out. And then from My Mind's Eye 6x6 designer paper pad, this is their Dwell collection. We're going to be using this pink polka dotted pattern paper. So then we have two hearts that are like this. I'm going to take those hearts and I'm just going to put them to the side for now. We're going to be punching this out using our 2 1/4 hole punch by EK Succes. And then, so we'll just line it up over here. Just make sure that it's in the center. And then all of the cupcake is in there. There you go. Okay. We're going to be creating our own scallop edge for this circle using paper from the Dwell collection. And we're going to be using this green. Which green are we going to be using? Yeah, we're going to be using this green paper, and then we're just going to cut some holes out of it. So now that we have our circles cut, I'm just going to flip this over and apply some tape using the Xyron tape runner. So I ran out of tape, so I'm just going to be using the Xyron Mega runner, which seems a little too big for this, but you know, we'll go for it. So we're just going to be putting some adhesive on the edges of this circle. Okay, and then now we're just going to flip it over and then just stick these circles on. So there you are. I'll just place that one to the side. We're going to be taking this pattern paper, which I've gotten from the Dwell paper pad again by My Mind's Eye, and I've cut it down to 3 3/4 by 5 inches, and we're going to take this yellow ribbon by American Crafts Premium Ribbon, and we're just going to cut out enough where we can just have, you know, where we can adhere it to the back on each side. So I'm going to be using just a little mini zot just to place it down in the middle so then that ribbon doesn't move. And then just put it down right in the middle, and then place another zot at the edge. I'm going to take this enamel accent in white by Ink Essentials and put some dots along the petals. Okay, now that we've finished putting our dots around where I'm just gonna put it to the side to go and let it dry. Now I'm gonna go and glue this onto our pattern or our cardstock. So once this is dried, I'm going to go and add on some dimensional adhesive to go and pop that up onto the card. And then we're just going to place this right into the center. Now we're going to go and just adhere these hearts on with some dots. So let's just grab our dots. Now we're going to go and put on our lettering. We're going to be using the Lily Bee Design ABC stickers. This is the really tiny, teeny tiny letter stickers. And then we're going to have it say B-Day on the bottom. So let's grab those letters. So here's the finished card. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and I'll see you next week.